Number 41. It is known as the biggest planet in the solar system. Biggest planet. It will be Jupiter. Number 42. It is the planet which has colored rings. Who has the colored rings? Is Saturn. Saturn has colored rings. Okay, number 43. It is a planet known as the blue planet. Neptune is the blue planet. Neptune is the blue planet. 44. It is the furthest planet from the sun. Is Neptune. Neptune is very far from the sun. 45. It is the nearest planet to the sun. Who is the nearest planet to the sun? Is Mercury. Mercury is the nearest planet to the sun. 46. Known as the coldest planet. Who is the coldest planet? Uranus. Uranus is the cold planet. Uranus is the cold planet. 47. It is the planet we live on, and the watery planet. We live on Earth. We live on Earth. It is the only liquid metal, mercury, mercury metal, liquid metal, mercury. 49. It is the only liquid non-metal liquid, bromine. Number 50. Phenomena occurs when Earth rotates around the Earth itself. When the Earth rotates around itself, it will be sequence of day and night, or you can write day and night only. You can write sequence of day and night or day and night only. So when the Earth rotates around itself, it will make day and night. 51. Phenomena occurs when Earth rotates around the Sun. When the Earth rotates around the Sun, it will be 4 seasons or sequence of the 4 seasons. Sequence of the 4 seasons. 52. Season in which the number of days are more than the night hours. It will be in which season? Summer. We have the day, the hours of the day will be more than the hours of the night. 53. A season in which the number of the day hour equal to the night hour. When the number of the day equal night, it will be spring or autumn. Spring and autumn season. 54. A season in which the day is shorter than the night. We have day shorter than the night. It will be winter. So this means that the night is longer than the day. 55. Non-metal. It is a non-metal but good conductor of electricity. It will be carbon. Non-metal, good conductor of electricity, carbon. So we finished the scientific term. Let's read the give reason. Question 3, give reason. Okay. Number 1. The book is a matter. So we will make define of the matter because it has mass and volume. The book is a matter. The pen is a matter. The table is a matter. We will write because it has mass and volume. Number 2. The cheese has mass. The cheese has mass because it has amount of matter. Because it has amount of matter. Number 3. The car has volume. Something has volume because it occupies a space. Because it occupies a space or has a space. يبقى something have volume, something takes a space. Number 4. We cannot use water to measure the volume of sugar. We cannot use water to measure the volume of sugar. Why? Because the sugar will dissolve in the water. Because sugar will dissolve in the water. Because the sugar will dissolve in the water, so we can't measure the volume by the cylinder. Number 5. Iron is a solid matter. Iron is a solid matter. Why something is solid? I told you before, we will take from the table and put it inside the give reason. So something is solid. Iron is solid because it has definite shape and definite volume. Definite. Okay. Number 6. Wood and copper have definite shape and definite volume. So we will make it Wood and copper have definite shape and volume because they are solids. They are solids. Okay. Oxygen is a gas. Why the oxygen is a gas? I will take from the table and put it inside the give reason. So because it has indefinite shape and indefinite volume. Because it has indefinite shape and indefinite volume. Number 8. Water and alcohol are liquid. Why we are saying that the water and alcohol are liquid? Because they have indefinite shape but definite volume. Indefinite shape, definite volume. Number 9. You shouldn't fill a bottle of water and put it inside the freezer because the volume of ice is bigger than the volume of water, so it will explode. Do you remember it? The volume of ice is bigger than the volume of water and the bottle will explode. Number 10. Iron is a metal, but sulfur is non-metal. I said to you before, when I see the word but, this means we have two questions. We have two questions. Here is a metal. I will say something about the metal and say about a non-metal. So when I see but, here we have two questions. You see but or while. Only iron is a metal while sulfur is a non-metal, or iron is a metal or but sulfur is non-metal. So we have two questions here, one here and one here. So iron is a metal because iron is shiny, good conductor of heat, good conductor of electricity, can be bent. You can also write high melting point, high boiling point. But sulfur is a non-metal. Why? Because it is not shiny, bad conductor of heat, bad conductor of electricity, cannot be bent. Okay. Number 11. When ice exposed to air, it changes into water. When I leave the ice to air, it changes into water. Why? Because melting of ice into water by heating. Melting, because the ice changes into water by melting. Number 12. Copper is used in making of electric wire. Why I'm using the copper for the electric wire? Because it is a good conductor of electricity. Number 13. The appearance of water drops. Water drops, I said when I see the water drops, I will write condensation, because condensation of water vapor into water by cooling. Number 14. Carbon or graphite is used in making the poles of the dry cell, although it is a non-metal. I'm using the carbon for the dry cell, although it is a non-metal, because it is a good conductor of electricity. It is the only liquid non-metal which is a good conductor of electricity. 15. Cooking pots are made from aluminum. Cooking pots are made from aluminum because it is a good conductor of heat. 16. Cutting paper is physically changed, but we have here but iron rust is a chemical change. But so it means what? We have two questions here. We have cutting the paper is a physical, so we will write something about the physical, and we have here the chemical, so we will write something about the chemical. So let's start with the cutting of paper. We will write first because cutting paper is change in the shape without change in the structure, but iron rust is a chemical change because change in the shape and the structure make a new substance. Okay, let's go to number 17. He's saying here fermentation of fruits is a chemical change while when I see while, so I have two questions. Fermentation of fruits is a chemical, while melting of wax is a physical. So we will write here because fermentation of fruits is change in the shape and the structure, make a new substance because it's a chemical change, and melting of wax is a physical because change in the shape without change in the structure. Okay, let's go to number 18. The stars look very small to us. Why the stars are looking very small? Because they are very far from us. Because they are very far from us. Number 19. The sun seems a very big star. Why we are seeing the sun very big? Because it is the nearest star to us. It is the nearest star to us. Okay. 20. The moon is a dark body, but it appears shiny. Why the moon is a dark body, but it appears shiny? Although the moon is a dark body, but we can see it shiny because it reflects the sunlight. The moon is dark body, but it appears shiny because it reflects the sunlight. Because it reflects the sunlight. 21. The sun is a star, but the earth is a planet. We have but here, so we have two questions. The sun is a star, but the earth is a planet. I said to you, we'll make define for the star and for the planet, because the sun emits light and heat, and but the earth is a dark body that rotates around the sun in a fixed orbit. It is a dark body that rotates around the sun in a fixed orbit. Okay. Sequence of day and night. Why the day and night happens? Sequence of day and night because the earth rotates around itself every 1 day or 24 hours. Because the earth rotates around itself every 1 day between brackets 24 hours. Sequence of 4 seasons. Why the 4 seasons happen? Because the earth rotates around the sun every 1 year. 1 year equals 365 quarter days. Okay. 24. The numbers of day are not equal. I said to you, when I see the hours of the day not equal the hours of the night, I will write because the earth axis is inclined. The earth axis is inclined. Okay, we finished now the give reason. Let's go to question 4, which is the correct to the underlined word. Number 1, he is saying to me, mass is the space occupied by an object. Space. It will be volume. When I see space, volume. A volume is the space occupied by an object. 2, gram is the unit used to measure the small lenses. It will be mass. Gram, I use it. It is the unit used to measure the small masses. 3, meter is unit used to measure the small lengths. Is it possible that the meter used to measure the small lengths or the large lengths? It will be the large lengths. 4, ton is used to measure the very large lenses. Is it possible that the ton used to measure the lenses? Of course not. Ton is for the masses. So what is the unit used to measure the large, very large lenses? Kilometer. Number 5. Kilometer is unit used to measure the very large masses. Kilometer is the unit used to measure the very large masses. No, lenses. Kilometer, lenses. Kilometer for the unit used to measure the distance from city to another. Number 6. Common balance is the tool used to measure the mass of jewelry. Can I put the jewelry on the common balance? Of course not. I put it on the sensitive balance. I put it on the sensitive balance to know the mass of the jewelry for the small masses. 7. Sensitive balance is a tool used to measure the mass of fruits and vegetables. Is it possible to put the fruits and the vegetables on the sensitive balance? Of course not. So I will put it on the common balance. 8. Graduated cylinder is used to measure the volume of regular solid. Is it possible that the cylinder used to measure the regular solid body? Of course not. It will be ruler or regular ruler. 9. Ruler used to measure the volume of liquid and irregular solid. Liquid and irregular solid. I will use the cylinder. Liquid and irregular solid cylinder. 10. Liter is a unit used to measure the volume of liquid and solid. Liter for the volume of liquid and solid? Of course not. It will be cubic centimeter or centimeter cube. 11. Cubic centimeter is the unit used to measure the volume of liquid only. Is it possible that the unit for the liquid only, LL, liquid liter, LL, liter, milli, liter, liter, milli, liter. 12. Wood, iron, plastic are example on liquid state? Of course not, it will be solid. Water, oil, alcohol are examples on solid. Water, oil, alcohol are examples on solid. It will be liquid. Water, oil, alcohol are liquids. 14. Gas state of matter has definite shape and volume. Who have the definite shape, definite volume? Solid. Liquid state of matter has indefinite shape and volume. Who have the indefinite shape, indefinite volume? Gas. Gas has indefinite shape, indefinite volume. 16. Solid state of matter has, the solid has indefinite shape and volume? No, it has definite. It has definite. On decreasing the temperature, we said before, decrease the temperature means what? Means cooling of water. It will change into water vapor, change into ice or solid. 18. Liquid, it is the only liquid matter that can be pressed. I said to you, when I say pressed, it will be gas. Can I put the liquid inside and press it inside the cylinders? Of course not. It will be the gas. 19. Matter can exist in four state. The matter exists in four state? Of course not. It will be 3. Solid, liquid, gas. 20. The appearance of water drops on the leaves and the cooking pan sleds is due to evaporation. Water drops, condensation. Water drops, condensation. 21. The liquid state can take both shape and volume of the container. Who takes the shape and volume? Gas. Gas takes the shape and volume of the container. 22. Metals are bad conductor of electricity and shiny. Metals are good conductor, not bad. 23. All non-metals are bad conductor of electricity except sulfur. Of course not, except carbon. All non-metals are bad conductor of electricity except carbon. 24. Non-metals can be bent and have high melting point. Non-metals can be bent and have high melting point. Who can be bent and have high melting point? Metals. Number 25. Bromine. It is the only liquid metal. Bromine, only liquid metal. Liquid metal is mercury. Number 26. Oxygen and carbon are example on gas, non-metal. The gas non-metal it will be carbon. Of course not, it will be nitrogen. 27. Melting is the change of matter from liquid to gas by heating. Melting? Of course not, it will be evaporation. Liquid to gas by heating. Evaporation. 28. Freezing is the change of matter. Freezing, change of matter from liquid to solid by heating. Change from liquid to solid by heating. Of course not by cooling. To return it back into ice, so it will be by cooling. 29. Evaporation, change from solid to gas or liquid to gas by heating. 30. Aluminum is used in making doors, car frames and street light. What I will use in the doors, cars and street light? It will be iron. Iron used in making bridges, doors, car frame and street lights. 31. Carbon is used in making coins, electric wire and statues. Carbon? Of course not, it will be copper. Copper, C-O-C-O, copper coin, copper coin. 32. Iron is used in making cooking pans, doorknobs and foil paper. Is it possible that the iron used in cooking pots, foil, paper, doorknobs? It will be aluminum. Number 33. The two poles of the battery are made from copper. Battery. I said to you battery, it will be carbon. 34. Physical change is change in the shape and structure forming a new substance. It is physical or chemical? Chemical change. 35. Grinding of sugar is from examples on the chemical change. Right here, any example on the chemical change. Burning of sugar, burning of paper, iron rust, fermentation of fruits, burning of wax. All of these are examples on the chemical change. Adding yeast to baking, all of these are chemical changes. 36. Melting of wax, melting. Dissolving sugar in water, paper recycling are from example on chemical. It will be physical, it will be returned back. I said to you, when I see melting, physical, melting, physical. 37. Fermentation of fruits, iron rust, making yogurt are example on physical change? No, it is a chemical change. 38. Planets or shiny body in the space have different shape and sizes? No, it is stars. Moon, number 39. Moon appears shiny because it absorbed sunlight or reflected the sunlight? It will reflect the sunlight. Moon appears shiny because it reflects the sunlight. Because it reflects the sunlight. 40. The planets are dark body that rotate around the moon. The planet are rotating around the moon or the sun? Sun. 41. The sun is a large-sized star. What is the size of the star? Medium. 42. Moon is shiny body. The moon is shiny that rotates around the earth. It will be dark body. The moon is a dark body. 43. Mars is known as a blue planet. Neptune is the blue planet. Neptune is the blue planet. 44. Uranus has colored rings. It will be Saturn. Saturn has colored rings. 45. Mercury is the nearest planet to the sun and it is the biggest planet. Mercury is the biggest planet? No, it is the smallest planet. 46. Neptune is the most beautiful planet? No, Venus. Venus is the most beautiful planet. 47. Saturn is the coldest planet. Who is the coldest planet? Uranus is the cold planet. Uranus is the cold planet. 48. When Earth rotates around the sun, it makes sequence of day and night. What makes the day and night? When the Earth rotates around itself. 49. When Earth rotates around itself, it makes the sequence of 4 seasons. What makes the 4 seasons? Sun. Sun. When the Earth rotates around itself. Around the sun. Sorry. 50. The Earth axis is inclined. The Earth axis is inclined. The Earth axis is inclined. Let's go to 49 again. When the Earth rotates around the sun, it makes the 4th season. So the 4th season happen because the Earth rotates around the sun every 1 year. 51. The day is longer than the night in winter. No, the day is longer than in summer. 52. The Earth rotates around the sun when the Earth rotates around the sun every 1 year, or you can write 365 quarter day. Both are right. Every 1 year or 365 quarter days. 53. The Earth rotates around itself every 1 day. The Earth rotates around itself every 1 day or 24 hours. Number 54. The hours of the day are larger than the hours of the night in spring and autumn. The hours in spring and autumn will be equal. So we have finished the underline.